He didn't even hesitate. He said, "I'm in, and I know exactly who else to ask to help us." By the end of the day, we had 5 guys on board with our plan. They were all fruitcakes, which was exactly what we needed for our plan. I didn't even tell any of the girls about what we were going to do, because I didn't want them to think that I actually was trying to look like a nice guy. I just told my mom about it, and in response, she dapped me up and told me to film their reactions. When Friday came, I was so excited that I almost peed my pants. During lunch, Tristan sat right next to Logan. They were sitting so close that their shoulders were touching. Then Tristan put his hand on Logan's lower back, letting it slide down just a little too far down his crack. Logan froze. Tristan leaned in and whispered something in his ear. I don't know what he said, but Logan's face went completely white. Then came the comments. One of the other fruitcakes walked behind the boys' table and said loud enough for the table to hear, "I'd love to see him touch his toes." Another homo sat across from another one of the guys and just stared. Just watched him try to eat his lunch while being drooled over from 3 feet away. When Logan got up to leave, one of the fruitcakes followed him, not next to him, behind him, close. The same way I'd seen them follow girls down the hallway. By the end of lunch, every boy at that table looked like a trapped animal. Their eyes kept darting around looking for an escape. He kept looking at me for help, but I just shrugged and watched. And I guess the girls figured out what was going on because they were all pointing and laughing. After school, all the boys cornered me. Logan spoke first. "Why the F were those fruity fuckers acting like that, and you didn't even help us?" The other boys just stared at me with daggers in their eyes. I smiled and took a photo of their faces for my mom. Then I said, "It's not their fault they have high testosterone." They all went silent as it clicked. I'd beaten them at their own game. They stopped being creepy after that. Turns out they could control themselves. They just needed the right motivation.